Okay, so I prepared a document just to lead you through the process in order
Okay.
not to get confused. So you will encounter three main scenarios. Okay, first, the
Okay.
point might be missing,
Okay.
uh, and it can be missing, or it can be that it's not there. It used to be there before, but now it doesn't exist. And it can be shifted. Shifted meaning it has wrong XY coordinates. It's a bit close to the correct location, but not in the correct location.
Okay.
So first, if it's missing, you would copy the image, you would paste it in a wide folder, you would crop it to a wide extent, then you would copy it and paste it in a zoom folder and crop it to a zoomed in extent. Then you copy the image name, you paste the image name in the zoom images field, and then you assign the domain missing in geotag commands field. Here in geotag commands, you have a drop-down menu, domains, you assign missing. And then you just write D in the done field.
Okay.
You write D. Okay, so this is for the missing. Now, if it doesn't exist, same thing, you copy the image, the panoramic image, you paste it in the panorama photos folder. You don't crop it, you keep it as it is. You copy its name and you paste it in the panoramic photos field,
Okay.
panoramic photos. And then you assign the domain doesn't exist in the geotag commands field. And you write D in the done field. So you
Okay.
put here doesn't exist, and here you write D.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, if it was shifted, you select the point in the delivered GDBs, the three deliveries. We're going to send you these three deliveries. These are the three geodatabases we delivered to the client. So they are the whole scope, all of the project. So you go to the point in one of these three deliveries, you select it and you move it with with snapping, you move it and you snap it to the point in the client database.
Okay.
So the client database is the one you're validating,
Okay.
okay? It's the one you're putting, you're working here, you're assigning domains, you're writing you're pasting in the zoom images name and the panorama images name. This is the client database. So you snap it to this database, then you assign shifted in both of them. So now we're going to do, this is for example, it's shifted.
Okay.
This is the client database.
Okay.
Those are the three deliveries, full deliveries. So what you do, you select this, you snap it, you have your snapping on.
Okay.
After snapping it, you select both of them and you assign shifted for both of them. So the other one would be either in delivery 3, 2 or 1. So you go, it's in delivery 3 in this case. You put shifted here.
Okay.
And then you write in the client database, you write D. This is for the shifted. Okay?
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Let's I have like some examples. I want to discuss them with you, just to do a live example. Let's see this one. So this one, it doesn't have any near panoramic photo. In this case, as you see, we have all of these domains. So they are all options you might face, you might encounter, but these three we discussed are the most common ones. Okay.
Okay.
But in this case now, the one we have here, this one, it's no photos. So we
Okay.
don't have any panoramic photos near this one. We just
Okay.
select it, we assign no photos, and we write D here.
Okay.
Let's check this one. This is also shifted, but before dragging the point, you just make sure that it's the same point, but it's shifted. So here we have this sign. Here it's past either side, so they are the same.
Okay.
I select the delivery database. You can put all of the delivery databases yellow if you want, just to not confuse yourself. And you can put the client database purple. So you select it, you move it, and snap it, having your snapping on. You select both of them, assign shifted for both of them, and you write D here, meaning that it's done.
Yeah.
Let's check this one here. This one is missing. So we have this point in the client database. It says that it's a giveaway point. We open the panorama photo to check it out. There it is. I check if this one has a better view. Okay, let's take this. I think this is better. I copy the panoramic image. I go uh, to the so I have a wide folder and a zoom folder. First, I go to the zoom folder. I paste it. I crop it into a wide extent. I copy it and I paste it in the zoom folder. I crop it to a zoomed in extent. I copy its name, go back to the database, select it. I paste the name in the zoom images field. And here I assign the domain missing, meaning that this point is missing from these three deliveries. And I write here D. Okay. This case was a missing point. Is it clear?
Yeah. It's clear.
Okay. This one also is a missing sign. So this one, it's a right turn only sign. Look where it is. Let's see. So I copy the panoramic image, go first to the wide folder, crop it in a wide extent, copy it and paste it in the zoom folder, crop it to a zoomed in extent, copy its name, go back to the database, select the point, paste the name in the zoom image's name, assign that it's missing, and write D.
Okay.
Now let us go to a point that doesn't exist. One of the ones I've already finished. As you can see here, I assigned the symbology for the client database that only the null values would appear. So now whenever I finish all of the values that have D in the done field, they are not visible on the map. They're there, they are in the database, and they're finished. We have finished them, but we can't see them. So whenever you finish any point, you will like disregard it and keep on focusing on the remaining ones. You got
Okay.
my point? It's up to you. You can do this, but personally, for me, it's easier. So here you can add all the values. You have D, and I have this one also. But what I usually do, I remove all of them. I add only the null. Okay, so now I have the null values only. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So this one. It doesn't exist. Let's see. Here we have these two signs. We have them. We already have them in the delivery database. But this sign in the client database, they say that we have a sign here between these two. However, it's not there, as you can see. So this one, it doesn't exist. So what I do, I copy this image. I go this time to the panoramic photos folder. I paste it. I don't crop it. I keep it as it is. I copy the whole name. Go back to the database. Select this one. I paste the name in the panoramic photos folder. Then I assign that it doesn't exist, the domain, and I write D in the top. For this one, for the one that doesn't exist, you copy the name, copy the image name, and you paste it in the panoramic photos. The missing ones, you paste it in the zoom image.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. So we have covered the missing and the doesn't exist and the shifted. Okay, so you might encounter other scenarios. For example, it might be an addressing sign. You know the addressing sign? Let me check if I have one here. Addressing sign. This is an addressing sign.
Okay.
So the addressing signs, we are categorizing them separately. So if you encounter a point like this in the client database, you assign it as addressing sign.
Okay.
Okay. You have also vehicle obstruction. So sometimes you would encounter a point in the client database. You go and you open the panoramic photo, and for example, let's say we have here a sign, and you would have another
Thank you.
vehicle obstructing the sign. Yeah, so you can't see the sign. This in such scenario, you assign vehicle obstruction, or the sign we have, it might be captured from the backside. So we also categorize this as captured from the backside. It
If
can
we
be out
found
of
the backside of the signboard, then we have to place it capture from backside.
Yeah, if you have it, if you don't have the front side of the sign, only you have the back side, you would
That's
you would say that we have only the back side of this. It might be a duplicate, so you might have like 2 points. let's say these 2 points have the same sign type and they are exactly the same and they are very close to each other. They are duplicates. But this case is very rare. Okay. Okay. Let's see this one here. So here we have a sign. The point in the client database, it's telling us that we have a sign here. However, this sign we already have it in one of the delivery databases. It's there. We already have it. We have the zoom and the wide image. So in this case, we assign this point, we select it, and we assign for it the domain have been captured before in formal stages. But this is also very rare. I have only 1 point from this domain. Okay. This one also it means that the client database has a wrong location. So for example, we encounter a point in the client database here, but this place is wrong, for example. This is also very, very, very rare. So I think you won't encounter this domain, but if you do, you have it here. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Adaya.
Thank you.
Okay.